Welcome to my live. National. Anyway, just wanted to sort of vibe with y'all. I can't read your comments though, obviously. But I am smiling. My mummy called me today. Oh wow, here I am, like in my 50s, and I feel all giddy and I wouldn't say childish, but I'm just happy that my mom called me today and she didn't get into any religious talk or anything like that. She just wanted to see how I was doing, how my children and my grandchildren are doing, and to update me on a couple of things. And I really appreciate that. I really do. And, I was just reflecting. I get into my feelings when I think about the fact that, those who I'm really close to have chosen not to do anything, not to have anything to do with me. And I thought my mother was part of the equation as well, and I don't want to speak prematurely, but I'm just grateful that she called, check up on her baby, and you have to cherish those moments, even if it's sporadic, I'm holding on and keeping hope alive. I'm still a praying person, and it's interesting how I just really poured my heart out yesterday in prayer. And and I'll keep my hope alive. I won't give up on my family. Like I said in other videos, I know my family loves me, but they're so wrapped up in interpretations of what of what the scriptures say that they can't see beyond that, and but anyway, I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you all and see how everybody's doing. If you comment, as I mentioned earlier, I can't really respond, obviously, because I'm driving. But, well, you know what? I was going to say that I would respond later, but I'm not sure how to do that when I'm doing a live with YouTube. So I apologize in advance if I don't respond. It's because I can't. But I appreciate you being here. I really do. I was just reflecting when I was younger, like up until my great grandfather died. Basically, he would always talk about Blue Ridge Mountain and how he was going to rent a Winnebago and take his family on a road trip, and we were going to go to the Blue Ridge Mountains. And part of Virginia, which is where I am, is Blue Ridge Parkway, and I'm not on that parkway right now. I thought I was, but I'm not. But it's absolutely stunningly beautiful, and my great-grandfather, I apologize, never got a chance to do that. Like, he would always talk about it, like all through my childhood, he would talk about it, taking us on this trip. And, when I started driving trucks, a few of my family members expressed the desire to go out on over the road with me, and my mother was one of them. Now, my mother has since developed some health issues, you know, but I still wanted to take her, you know, for like a short ride, maybe through the Blue Ridge Mountains, or on Blue Ridge Parkway. I think that being in this, you know, environment, being, you know, engulfed by nature almost, I think is very therapeutic. And it's just something I really wanted my mother to see, you know. And to think that, you know, the way I was feeling, you know, because I hadn't spoken to her in a minute, I was feeling like she basically took the same stance that my sisters had taken against me, you know. And so, you know, I was just imagining her with me in the truck and seeing this beauty as you're seeing right now. Well, I don't know if you can quite capture what I'm seeing right now, but you know, family is very important to me. And although my mother and I have had issues throughout the years, I love my mother, and I think that she's one of the most strongest women that I know. You know, I mean, she's been through so much, and I figured the least I can do is take her on a ride like this, you know. I know she would love it. But the idea that I may not ever get that chance because of the shunning policy, you know, it hurts my heart. But, you know, today my mother called me and I felt like a kid, you know. I'm like, thank you for calling me, Mommy. Oh, I tell you. I mean, you know, it's just completely unnatural. It's completely unnatural to just totally disregard, just discard, not just disregard, but discard your child or your mother or your father, you know, your close relatives. It's unnatural, and I just can't imagine a God who is love that expects that from human beings. You know what I mean? You know, how could, you know, a creator, and I'm just, you know, this is a little abstract, maybe a little off. Hopefully it'll come back around. But my thought right now is, I mean, look at all this beauty. He went, you know, and this is my firm belief, I believe in a creator. He went through such lengths to create all this beauty for us, for our pleasure, right? I think that is love, you know? I mean, I really enjoy nature. I love traveling. It calms me down. It, you know, I'm at peace. And how could you create something like this, such beauty, but be so ugly about human relations? How could you be so ugly? I refuse to believe that. You feel me? You know, and just reflecting, I think this is really beautiful, and I wanted to share with y'all this little piece of peace. Yeah. Joy. appreciate your comments, and I wish that I could respond. I would love to see them. I'm almost tempted to pull over just to interact with you all. I love it when you all engage like this, because trust me, I need it. And I love it. But I gotta be somewhere before midnight. I gotta drop this load. Yeah. But I just hope, because my mom, I appreciate, with all the propaganda and all the negative talk at the last convention, spewing all that hate at the convention about apostates, and I was just feeling like awful, because I just didn't want my family to get caught up in all of that, you know what I mean, and lose out on my love for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will always love my family, but as I mentioned in the previous video, with them shunning me, in order for me to keep a certain measure of peace, I was, oh shoot, what is this? What's going on here? Wow. Okay. I was feeling like I have to shun them in order to have peace. And I don't want to be like that. It's not natural for me. But yeah, I'm in the hills of somewhere in Virginia. I don't know what town this is. I think I saw about 10 miles back, it was Giles, Virginia, or Giles, however you pronounce that. Yeah, I wish I had some property out here. It's so beautiful. Yeah. I had something else to tell y'all. I don't know why I can't remember. I cannot remember what there was something else I wanted to share, and it just will not come to my mind right now. But anyway, I just wanted to share that I spoke to my mom today, and I'm just gonna keep hope alive. She may go in and out. It might be soft shunning or whatever. I just hold on to the fact that I know my family loves me, and it's just a thing that they're going through right now. And I'm not going to give up on them, which is one reason why I try not to make any derogatory remarks about the rank and file, because I have family that's deep into this organization and truly believes that they're doing right, and I know that they're decent people. I know that. So I don't really like to engage in, conversation about the rank and file and calling them stupid and crazy and all of that. I just don't like that kind of talk, while there are a few who knows what's going down, what's going on behind the scenes, and that would make them complicit. I don't know those individuals, and I can't read hearts, so I don't want to judge them, just like I don't want them to judge me, but I am gonna continue to speak out against this shunning policy and all these ridiculous policies that are not in harmony with the Bible, that are not loving, that are tearing families apart, that don't have any respect for children, and well, I shouldn't say they don't have any respect for children, but I think I feel in my honest opinion, I feel like they could do a lot better in protecting our children. And I want to have and take an active stance and participate in peaceable movements regarding that. I take that very seriously. Anybody that knows me, I love children, and I'm about protecting them and making sure that they are safe. And yeah, so I am actually going to end this live. I appreciate you jumping on and hanging out with me briefly. I don't know if you all want to just continue to view the beautiful scenery here, but my battery is kind of running low, so hold on 1 second. It's Popo. Woo. About to cause an accident, boo. Whoa. Thanks for joining me on my live. This is a shunned but peaceful nomadic life. Yeah, I want to start sharing more videos like this because this is basically my life. This is my lifestyle. I'm in the truck more than I am at home. And I actually, oh, that's beautiful. I wish you all could see that to the left of me. Oh wow, it's a nice river on the side of me. But anyway, I spend most of my time in my truck. I'm trying to spend more time at home. I was off for the last month because my truck was down as well as my van. Both of them were in the shop. And I was on vacation. So this is actually my second load since I've been back, right? But I did get a chance to go see my son. Well, I was going to see my grandchildren. Well, obviously I'm seeing my son, his wife, and my grandchildren. But, I just like to, take out some time for my grandkids. So, but when I got there, my oldest grandson told me his daddy was sick. And it turns out that he does have COVID. So I'm asking y'all to pray for me, pray for my son, my family, his family. It's so important that we stay in touch with our families and show them love, give them their flowers while they're alive, and don't take life for granted. And just treat people the way you expect to be treated, because you just never know when you may need someone, especially family, and um, I love my family. That's all I can say. I really love my family, and it's pretty obvious. My mother is struggling with the shunning policy. It's obvious, and yeah, that benefits me. Yeah. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I have so many stories. I don't know where to start. I just don't know where to start. There's so many things that I want to talk about that I feel can help someone. Because I have a strong feeling that someone else has gone through just about everything that I've gone through. Because there's nothing new under the sun. And by the way, I'm sort of random today. By the way, you know that brother never even reached out to me after he sent me that text. I don't know if you all saw that video about forwarding the GB letter to the field service group. But that brother hasn't reached out to me since that text. Since he texted me not to forward that type of information to the in the group text. He never called me. None of the brothers have even called me. I just find that fascinating, to be honest with you. I find it very interesting. Yeah. I wonder what he told the group, though. I just wonder. I guess it's none of my business, but I do wonder. But anyway, there goes my battery. It's dying. Well, it should be. Why is it dark? I don't know if you can see, guys, but I can't see. So I gotta end this live. But again, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that I can see your comments. I know once I end the live, for some reason I'm not able to see the comments. It's not like Facebook where you can go back and look at the comments. But anyway, I'm repeating myself. I love y'all. Okay? Have a peaceful rest of the day. And I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.